Good morning. Hello, it's me, Drea. I am a licensed esthetician and I work at Beau Visage Spa. I'm very excited about this class today because I'm going to be talking about the importance of home care. So, let's just start off talking about cleansing and why cleansing is important and when you should be cleansing your skin. So, ideally, we would like you to cleanse your skin in the morning time and at night. And I can give you about 17,000 reasons why you should be cleansing your skin in the morning, because I have a lot of clients who don't want to cleanse their skin in the morning or don't believe that they need to. So let me just kind of give you some information that I recently came across from WebMD. It says that lab tests found that swabs from pillowcases unwashed for a week harbored 17,000 times more colonies of bacteria than samples taken from a toilet seat. So that is why, a big reason why we wash our face in the morning. Another reason why you want to wash your face in the morning, if you have cats at all, you know, they're going to walk through their litter box and they're going to have some of the stuff that they've left in that litter box on their paws. And I don't know about you, but my cat likes to walk across my pillow and things like that. Hi, Mariella. Hello. So that's another reason, if you have pets, especially, that get on your pillows, there's going to be more bacteria there. The other reason is that we lose 3 times the amount of water when we sleep. So think about it. A lot of times you're sweating when you're sleeping. And also we're shedding dead skin cells. And if you didn't wash your face before you went to bed, then you have the outside world now on your pillow, and it can lead to a host of issues. But really it's just the same as like oral hygiene. You're supposed to brush your teeth in the morning and at night, and the same is definitely true for skincare. A lot of reasons that I hear for people not wanting to cleanse in the morning would be that maybe their skin feels too dry or tight if they cleanse twice a day, and in that case I would highly recommend getting something that's more of a gentle cleanser. You should never feel dry and tight after you cleanse your skin. So those are some of the reasons why it's so important to wash your face in the morning. And one of the other reasons would be you don't really want to just put sunscreen or moisturizer on a dirty face, and water, just rinsing the face, that's really not sufficient. That's the same as washing your laundry without using laundry soap, washing your dishes without dish soap, or brushing your teeth without toothpaste. Okay, you'll get some of the things off and get it clean, but it's not as clean as it needs to be. And then you don't want to keep piling on product on skin that's not truly clean, because then you can have clogged pores and things like that. So I would highly recommend that we're all cleansing when we wake up in the morning and when we go to bed at night, because ideally you want to have sunscreen on in the morning every single day of the year. That is going to be from, you know, winter months and summer months, and I'll explain that later when we talk about sunscreen. Anyway, so wash your face, wash it in the morning and wash it at night. There's a couple cleansers from Sorella that I absolutely love. If you're confused about what cleanser you should be using, the apricot mango cleansing milk in the white bottle is great for winter cleansing. It's great for all skin types, especially more dry or sensitive skin. And then the orange juice jelly is really pretty much for everybody, even sensitized or sensitive skin. And this one takes off your makeup, so does this one. You can actually have something called a primary cleanser and a pre-cleanser and a primary cleanser. So you can cleanse your skin twice at night before bed. If you tend to be someone that wears makeup or heavier sunscreen, it's always a good idea to double cleanse, but I don't want to overwhelm you guys. I just want to kind of give you some knowledge and information of why at the end of every facial, I am desperately trying to send you home with great skincare. And it's because I can't work on your skin at night before bed or in the morning. I would love to, but I can't do it. So I want to empower you guys and educate you on what you can be doing at home to have your best skin health, because 80% of your skin health comes from your lifestyle and your habits that you're doing for your home care at home, and 20% of it is when you come and see us as estheticians and what we're doing for you in the treatment room. So cleanse in the morning, cleanse at night. make sure it's religious. I mean, like, do it all the time. Make sure you're like trying not to miss any morning or any night if you can, because the results come from consistency. So it's just like working out. But don't beat yourself up if you have one of those nights where you forget to wash your face, or one of those mornings where you just can't get it done. You know, no one is perfect and we're human, but it is important, and it is a really essential step in the regimen, because the proper cleanse sets your skin up for the rest of the regimen. So the next thing that people use after they cleanse, now you don't have to technically if you're using a professional product, it's pH balanced, would be toner. But Sorella says that our water might not be the right pH for our skin, so it's good to still use a toner if possible. The other thing that's beneficial about toners is they remove anything you missed from your first cleanse. I should note that when you're cleansing your skin, you want to use lukewarm water so you don't affect your skin barrier and disrupt it. And so lukewarm water, have clean hands before you start cleansing your skin. And you want to go in an upward fashion, avoiding the eye area if that's what the cleanser tells you to do. I know the orange jelly and the apricot mango are actually fine for the eye area. So is the Is Clinical cleansing complex. But it's important to go upward because gravity is not our friend. It's already fighting against us. You want to do circular motions. We're going upward against the vellus hair that we all have. We were born with it. We all have a little bit of facial hair. And so just be mindful, pay attention while you're washing your face. Get the part underneath the nose. Basically, if you've ever had a facial, we're teaching you home care. We really are. We're just adding a few extra steps and some massage. So let's get back to toner. We have two from Sorella. This is the spiced wine toner. This goes pumpkin wine extract, and it also has, I believe, a little bit of lactic acid. And it has vitamin C, lots of antioxidants. So this one helps to refine the appearance of your pores. So if you're someone that has like larger pores and you don't like the way that they look, this one will definitely help you to minimize those, the appearance of them. If you're breakout prone and you have more oily skin, definitely love this toner. You can technically just spray it on the skin if you wanted to. I would recommend 3 sprays with that one. Or you can do how I do in the treatment room, which is just to spray it cotton round and go over the skin. The purpose of toner is to bring the pH of the skin back to normal, as far as whatever is normal for your skin pH, which is usually between a 4.5 and 5.5. And then the watermelon mint hydrating toner, so it also has a function. It's almost like having a garden. You can think of your skin as a garden, and you're taking care of the soil. So, you know, you're putting nutrients in the soil, and that is what you're doing when you get toner that does more than just tone. This one hydrates, and this one is a little bit exfoliating. So toner is important, and it's a quick and easy step after your cleanse. Only takes a few minutes, and those two smell amazing. So that's kind of toner. The next thing that you would want to use in your regimen would be an eye cream if you're over the age of 25 especially. And if you're under 25 and you want to be proactive, go for it. Prevention is awesome. So the reason why I like to do eye cream next is because if you think about it, you don't want to have like an exfoliant on your hand that you're going over your skin with and then do your eye cream. It could cause irritation. And you also don't want some of the serums that you're using are not meant to go in this area. So I would do my eye cream next if you're 25 or older or really concerned about your eye area. The two from Sorella that I just love is that aloe and cucumber eye gel. It's very lightweight, it's clear, it goes on easily. Now when you're applying eye cream, you want to use this finger, so your ring finger, because it's the most gentle finger that you have. And this is your orbital bone. I don't know if you guys ever saw the movie Coco, or if you've seen a sugar skull. You can remember where the holes are in the skull. So that is where your orbital bone is. And ideally, you don't want to cross it or go too much higher than that, because as your skin heats up, the product will go higher. But when I'm home, to be honest, I'll put it like right under my lash line. Some of these are meant to actually be on top of the eyelids themselves as well. So just check in with your esthetician or with your specific eye cream to see where you should be applying it. But ideally, you're going right under the brow bone, going on this orbital bone. Very little is needed. A lot of times people will overuse their eye cream, and this stuff is an investment, so you don't want to run through your tube. Just a very small amount, like probably a piece, like not even a pea size amount for both eyes, like a half of a pea size. It's concentrated and you don't need very much of it. So eye cream would be next. The yogurt eye concentrate is amazing. It has neuropeptides in it, which is going to relax the muscles around your eye area so that you don't get those repetitive motion wrinkles to keep forming. It's as close as Botox as I can get you, and we love this stuff. It also helps with fine lines and wrinkles, the appearance of them, kind of diminishing them a bit in appearance. And it's just very soothing and it revives the eye area. So that's what I would do next. I would do my eye cream. And then you can either just go from there with moisturizer, sunscreen, or you can keep going like I always do. So let me kind of just explain. I'm going to explain like a really long regimen. Not that you have to use it, but just in case you were curious on what things do. So the next thing I would do is I would figure out what my thinnest serum would be. And generally that's going to be something like a water-based serum or your hydrating serum. So for example, I would use this next in my regimen. This is the Main Squeeze Hydrating Serum. You only need 3 drops, not a dropper, not a half a dropper. Seriously, 3 drops is all you need. You can put this on eye area. I know I do. And it's going to help with the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It helps with hydration, which hydration helps with cellular turnover. So serum that hydrates is so important on our regimen, and a lot of people don't realize that hydration is a very essential portion of a home care regimen. Your skin will heal faster. I don't know if you guys tuned in last week, but I had a giant zit that was red and inflamed just 1 week ago. And because I always do my home care, look, it's small, it's flat, barely scarred. Anyhow, this stuff works. I'm telling you, it's amazing. So lightest to heaviest with your serums. So hydration can be in the morning, it can be at night, but it is definitely a huge importance for every single person watching this video. And for every person that's gonna watch this video, hydrate your skin. Okay, there's that. And then there's different serums you can use. So in the daytime, pretty much everybody should be using, well, I will say pretty much everyone, at least if you're an adult, should be using an antioxidant. So this is going to help to protect your skin from free radical damage. And free radical damage comes in the form of just your environmental aggressors. Hi, Ashley. Hello. And you really need it. You need vitamin C and vitamin E, or at least vitamin C, some kind of antioxidant on your skin. This is one of my favorites. This is the pomegranate, and I hope I'm saying this right, acai antioxidant serum. And it does so many awesome things for your skin. It's going to help to protect you from all the environmental free radicals coming at your skin throughout the day. They're invisible, but they leave visible damage to your DNA in the form of premature lines and wrinkles, uneven skin tone, brown spots, and skin laxity, so like loose skin and things like that. So please protect your skin and wear a vitamin C. It'll go after your hydrating serum, and this is an AM thing that you'd want to do. No matter what brand you're using, it's so important to use an antioxidant. So that is that one. And then the next thing in the regimen for daytime I would recommend would be probably just a moisturizer and a sunscreen, honestly. Because in the day, you don't need a whole lot. At night is when you can just pile it all on, because that's when you're going to repair your skin. So just as an example, we have Blueberry Milk Moisturizer. Actually, we're sold out because it's so amazing. But I do have the tester at least. And this is very creamy, and it smells amazing. Of course, the tester's empty. I was going to show you how thick it is. But it's really lightweight, and heading into fall and heading into winter, we're going to need to have a little bit more going on with our moisturizer. We're not looking for super lightweight when we come into fall and winter. We're going to need that extra protection and added moisturizer. A lot of people, especially my acne-prone clients, they don't want to wear moisturizer. They're scared of it. They don't see a reason for it. And I'm going to tell you why we need moisturizer. So imagine you yourself are a cup of water on a counter and you don't have a lid on, okay? And water, science tells us, is going to evaporate out of that cup eventually. The same thing is true of humans. When we've already cleansed our skin, we've removed a little bit of things that are holding in our water. You know, some of our dead skin cells are coming up, so we're more prone to having something called TEWL. TEWL stands for transepidermal water loss. So you don't want transepidermal water loss. No, you don't, because then you're going to look like a raisin instead of a grape. and we want to look like a grape. So make sure that you're using a moisturizer, because this is the lid to that cup we're leaving on the counter, okay? The moisturizer is what they call occlusive, which means that it's going to create a little bit of a seal here and almost act as a second skin barrier and protect you from environmental damage and things like that. But you don't have to use a super heavy cream, not that this is one of those, but you don't have to use a cream even if you're acne prone and you don't want to use a moisturizer that's heavy. That's fine. We have an amazing solution. It's called HydraCool serum. This comes from Is Clinical. It's in a blue bottle, and you only need a few drops of it, and it is fine to use as your moisturizer. Even though it's a serum, it was made to be a moisturizer as well. For clients that have more oily skin type, it'll actually help to balance your oil production. And moisturizer is an essential portion of your regimen in the morning and at night. So the last step in the morning for all skin of all colors, all races, every single person, okay? Even if you are 6 months and older, like if you're a baby and you're 6 months old, you should actually have sunscreen on too. I normally love the physical sunscreen just because the chemical ones are thought to maybe get into the bloodstream. And so just to be careful, I like to use physical sunscreens. That's all that we sell here at Beau Visage. We don't have chemical sunscreens anymore, so it takes the guesswork out. So this is the Quench and Protect SPF 30. A lot of people are like, well, I don't want to wear sunscreen because, and then all these reasons. I'm sorry, but sunscreen is a really essential portion of a healthy skin. If you do none of the serums, but you cleanse and you use like a moisturizing SPF, you'll have way healthier skin than if you don't. Unfortunately, the sun damage that we all get is way worse than back when, my mom was a kid or like my grandma was a kid, because of what we've done to our environment. We just can't go out into the environment without SPF on. So even if you think you're just running from the car to the bank, to the gas station, whatever, and you're not really out that much, I do encourage you to start looking down at your shadow as you're walking. And if your shadow is shorter than you when you're walking, that is UV damage that is actually able to cause real DNA damage to your skin in the form of what they call hyperpigmentation or brown spots that appear. Also is a huge way to lose your collagen and elastin, and the half-life of elastin is 70 years. So you're not going to get it back to your 70, and who cares when you're 70 if you have elastin, right? So please protect yourself from skin cancer, from sun damage, from premature aging, from uneven skin tone, and all kinds of things. Like you don't understand. The sunscreen is so important. That's why I talk about it all day, every day. You want to reapply it every 2 hours that you're in direct sun exposure between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. It's a little more lax when you get into winter months. Maybe you can get away with just applying it in the morning because you might not be out and about during the day for more than 2 hours, and that's fine. The UV index is a little bit more relaxed in the winter months, but it doesn't mean don't wear your sunscreen, because the snow and the pavement and sea foam, I don't know why you'd be out in the ocean if you were in the winter, but who knows? Maybe you're on a cruise and it's wintertime. Just make sure you have on your sunscreen, because that is considered reflective surfaces and it doubles the UV index, increasing the damage to your skin. So if you have a drier skin type, more mature skin that's more dry, you're going to want to go for the Quench and Protect SPF 30. And if you are someone that hates the feeling of sunscreen, have never found a sunscreen that you love, you are going to fall in love with this one. This is the Topical Tropical SPF 30. It blends into all shades and colors of skin, and I absolutely love it. I don't feel that it leaves the white cast on anyone. This one and the Eclipse 50 from Is Clinical are amazing for like my multicultural skin types. Because this one, to be honest with you, I don't feel like it blends as well if the skin is richer. So try it. You're more than welcome to have us help you out. We will try it on your hand and we'll get you the right sunscreen. This one is phenomenal for oilier skin and breakout prone skin. It's the Tropical Topical SPF 30. It has a matte finish. Really, anybody could wear either one. You just have to find the sunscreen that you love so that you'll wear it, because wearing it and reapplying it is how you protect your skin and how you look like Jennifer Lopez at 50 years old. She swears by sunscreen. She's not kidding. So sunscreen, people, wear your sunscreen. All right, I'm going to stop talking about sunscreen, but it's important. So for a night regimen, you're gonna want to cleanse your skin. And I was telling you can do double cleansing if you want to. Double cleansing, you'd want a pre-cleanser. That's either going to be a milk cleanser, micellar water, or an oil cleanser. This is going to help to break up that sunscreen that I hope you had on. It's going to help with makeup removal. And even if you didn't wear sunscreen, you didn't wear makeup, it's still important to double cleanse, because you're taking off, the first cleanse is taking off the day and the environmental pollution that you cannot see with the naked eye. And your second cleanse is going to be something that helps to actually cleanse the skin. So if you've ever noticed in a facial, generally we're going to cleanse your skin twice, and that's the reasoning behind it. The second thing you would do at night would be to use a toner. So 3 squirts, either directly to the skin or on a cotton round, and wiping it off. And then at nighttime is when you can really work on issues of concern. So if your issue is breakout prone skin, I don't have it in front of me, but it's a gold bottle. It's called Facial in a Bottle. That one is amazing for helping the skin to heal from red marks, and it helps the pores to look smaller. It helps with redness. It's fabulous. And okay, so we have a question real quick. She is asking how to apply serums and moisturizers. I mean, pat, press, or I can't read it. I think she said rub in, but I can't see the rest of it. So that's a great question. Just to back up real quick. So with serums, you can rub them in. If you have more sensitive skin, you might want to just pat them in. As long as they're getting on your skin, you're good. Let them dry for just a minute or two, so you're not just rubbing it everywhere while it's soaking wet, but give it a few seconds to kind of absorb into the skin. But really, either way you do it, whether you're patting it in or rubbing it, it should be fine either way. It's just personal preference. Absolutely. Great question. So I think we were talking about like things you can do at night to correct your skin. So you're cleansing, you're toning, and then you're working on your issues. So one night of the week, you might want to exfoliate. So let's talk about exfoliants. So you've washed your skin, you've toned your skin, and then you would use something like the cherry pepper peel. This was voted #1 at-home peel by Lip Gloss and Aftershave. If you don't already have the Lip Gloss and Aftershave app on your phone, I highly recommend. They are amazing, and they always keep you up to date on skincare, and I've never been disappointed by anything I've learned at Lip Gloss and Aftershave. And they've got really awesome people. I think their names are Barry and Jen, and they're super awesome. They do reviews. I love them. Anyway, but they love this too. So they love the cherry pepper peel. This one has capsaicin, so it's going to feel a little spicy. Whoops. And also, it comes out apparently a little too fast. But it has a nice consistency. It looks like this. It smells amazing. It will tingle on the skin. You can leave it on the skin for up to about 10 minutes. It's normal to have a little tingle, but what we don't want is for your skin to feel like it's burning. So if you ever use an exfoliant and you're like, no, it's really burning, take it off. It's not doing anything good for your skin. You're gonna need something that's a little less active for your skin, or you're just gonna need to build your skin barrier back up before you use something like that. Oh wow, my hand even looks better after 2 seconds of having that stuff on it. So exfoliate. So you want to exfoliate at least, so if your skin's really dry, maybe just twice a week or once a week if it's sensitive. And then if you have a really, really oily skin, sometimes it's okay to exfoliate 3 times a week, but I think the safe zone is about once a week. So you'd leave this on the skin for up to 10 minutes, depending on where your sensitivity is at with it. Remove it with cool water. Actually, that one's pretty spicy, but it makes your skin look amazing afterwards. And the reason why we exfoliate is because we have a dead skin cell buildup. A lot of us didn't know how to take care of our skin properly when we were younger, because it's just not taught in the American culture. I don't know if they teach it anywhere other than like France to their young people. So it's important to exfoliate. You're getting dead skin cells off. You are revealing that younger, healthier skin underneath. And it's important because all of these serums cost money, and you don't want them to just sit on top of your skin. You want them to absorb into your skin. So that's one reason why it's important to remove dead skin cells about once or twice a week. The other reason why it's so important is because if you're acne prone, you have too much dead skin cells and too much oil, just to put it really simple. And so you can control these things by helping to remove some of the dead skin cells. Our body naturally does these things. It's called desquamation. However, the desquamation slows down as we age, as we get sun damage, and as we have different health issues or different medications that we're on. As women during our menstruation, our cycle, you'll have a thicker, more dead skin cell buildup and more oil versus when you're not about to menstruate. So it's very important to exfoliate your skin at least once or twice a week. And you can do that with a scrub like our mint poppy seed. I love that one. This is one of the scrubs I do approve of. It is a wonderful, it has lactic acid, so you're getting a chemical exfoliation that's very mild and gentle, that's brightening and moisturizing for your skin. You're also getting the physical sensation of the poppy seeds. So however you exfoliate, just make sure you're doing it about twice a week, and you'll be good to go. I would definitely recommend exfoliating at night because sometimes exfoliants leave our skin a little bit red for some of us. And that way you're not red throughout the day. And I just think that I want to get all my dead skin cells off that I can so that my products will penetrate really deeply while I sleep so that my skin can repair, because that's the natural thing that our skin does at night. It repairs itself. So those are kind of the few different ways to exfoliate. Now, I will say that if you use our active serum from Is Clinical, that is meant to be used every single night. It's a chemical exfoliant, and you can actually use it nightly, just like facial in a bottle. You could actually use that nightly too. However, you will want to kind of figure out how your skin likes it. So if you're having any sensitivity, if you're exfoliating with the Is Clinical active serum, every other night is fine, or 3 nights a week. But it is important to exfoliate, and it's part of a healthy skin regimen, and that's how frequently you should do it. The next thing I would talk about is retinol. So retinol, or vitamin A, this is our all-night elixir from Sorella. And we love retinol because it's like the Benjamin Button serum. It really helps with cellular turnover. So our skin cells are kind of like born in the basal layer of the skin. I think of it as the basement of the skin, and it's kind of where they're all coming together. Oops. All right, we're back. So that's kind of like where the skin is. Sorry, people are talking to me. It's so hard to concentrate on a live video when people are texting me. Well, let me just back up and start over, guys. Retinol, why do we love it? It helps with cellular turnover. Our skin cells are being made in what I like to call the basement of the skin, and they're eventually going to flatten out as they reach the layer of the skin that is visible. So like the keratinocytes and the epidermis here, the stratum corneum is what we can visibly see. And sometimes as we age and we get sun damage, it doesn't have that turnover as quickly. I can tell you an example, like if you see a baby and they get an owie or something, or a wound, right? Theirs heals so fast. Like if you see they get a scratch, it heals super fast because their skin cells are energized and they're young, they're not damaged yet. They haven't had to do anything for very long. But as we age, it's kind of like having a car, And, the car is great. You can take great care of it, but it's still going to be an older car at some point. So retinol. Retinol is phenomenal. This one is one of the most gentle ones you can find, and it is safe for everyone other than pregnant or lactating people. You don't want to use retinol if you're pregnant or lactating, or maybe on certain medications. So check with your dermatologist if you're on prescription strength medication. But retinol can be used at night. I like using retinol at night because it repairs the skin. It can be a little overwhelming for some skin, so maybe start 3 nights a week and build your way up to nightly or every other night. The order of operation, again, is going to be something like a hydrating serum or whatever's most lightweight, and then your thicker, heavier stuff. So retinol is just a little bit heavier, at least this form. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little bit of a cream here. And it will help the skin with pretty much everything that can go wrong with the skin. It helps with acne, it helps with brown spots, it helps with sun damage, it helps with collagen and elastin, it helps with kind of balancing oil and hydration in the skin, and it is one of our most powerful ingredients. I wouldn't recommend using it until maybe like your 30s, to be honest with you, because I think that you don't really need it to your 30s, maybe your 40s. But I mean, you're welcome to use it if you're younger, but I like the idea of starting with less and then building your regimen as you get older, because the body can get lazy and you don't want it to have to depend on these products to do something that it was already kind of doing anyway. So I would say retinol is more for like more mature skin, like my age or a little older, but it's up to you. It's awesome. We love this stuff. Retinol. Okay. Masks. So how frequently should we be doing masks? Yes, you should be doing masks at home. I would say once a week. So once a week you can do a mask. One of my favorites and favorite in the treatment room is the peach and honey mask. This has vitamin A. Vitamin A and retinol are very similar. They're basically the same thing. Retinol is a derivative of vitamin A. So this is going to help with brightening the skin. It's going to help with cellular turnover. It smells amazing. It's going to help with hydration because there's honey in it. And it's empty, or I would show you what it looked like. But I absolutely love doing a mask once a week. So how do you figure out what mask you should be doing once a week? Well, think about what your skin needs. Like, what are your concerns? Do you want a brightening mask? Are you working on brightening? Do you want something hydrating? Do you want something that is going to help with, evening the skin tone? So depending on what you're going for, you'll find the mask that works for you. And if you have acne or oilier skin or larger pores and you want them to look smaller, I would go with the Rose Hip Warming Mask. It gets warmer upon application and it warms. It's a clay mask, so it's detoxifying without over drying the skin. It's one of my favorites. It smells so good. And it is important in a healthy skincare routine to do a mask once a week. Or you can do the sheet masks. We don't sell them here, but they do have them. And those are also wonderful. This one you put on, I think you can leave it on, I want to say up to like 20 minutes if you want. And you can still walk around the house with it and get stuff done, so it's not going to slow you down. Whereas some of those masks you have to like lay down or they'll fall off. So I love this one. You smell like a rose garden. Your skin is so happy afterwards. Love the Rose Hip Warming. I don't know if I mentioned, but if you add water, it does feel more active and you'll have more sensation with it. It'll be warm. The other mask that I really, really love that you could do, so all my rosacea clients watching or very sensitive skin clients watching, this one is also for you. This is the papaya and pumpkin mask. This is one of the masks we use in the new fall facial that we have, the Autumn Spice facial. And it smells incredible, and it smells like a pumpkin, and it's really great for helping with uneven skin tone, and it's especially for people with sensitive skin. So masking is important about once a week. We talked about exfoliating twice a week. I think that leaves us with one other serum. Well, no, there's one other mask. Okay, so the Rehab Recovery Mask. All my people watching that are worried about maskne. Okay, maskne is an issue with your skin barrier somewhat, and the masks that we wear are abrasive to our skin. They're like abrading our skin, so every time I'm talking, it's rubbing on my skin, which actually makes dead skin cells slough off. It's the same as like you break up with your boyfriend, you cry, and then you wipe your nose too many times. That's an imposed skin barrier, compromised skin barrier. Just an example. But, sometime when you were sad or even a movie and you cried too much and you wiped your nose so much that it's raw and red, same thing is happening to our skin with these masks. And the way to help repair that is to, a couple nights a week, use your Rehab Recovery Mask. This is going to help to rebuild your skin barrier. Most of the Sorella products are focused on getting you a strong skin barrier, and that's very important because then if your skin barrier is messed up, you're going to lose hydration in the skin, and you're going to see that bacteria can get in, and then we have maskne. So my answer for maskne is proper exfoliation twice a week and Rehab Recovery Mask twice a week. And also maybe consider getting the Shield Balm Recovery as a moisturizer for daytime underneath your mask to help with the skin barrier not getting compromised as frequently. A serum that I didn't talk about yet, because this is actually something you could use as a cleanser, a serum, and a moisturizer, so it's such a multi-functional product, is going to be your Facial Nectar. This one is amazing for people that have oil dry skin. So if you have really tiny pores everywhere, or if you have mature skin, because we start to lose our oil a little bit as we get older, I highly, highly recommend the Facial Nectar. I don't use it as a cleanser. I never really have because of how much an investment it is. I don't feel like I need to use it as a cleanser. But you can. If you want to use it as a pre-cleanser, you could. I would prefer to use it as a serum so that I'm actually getting the benefit and applying it to the skin and leaving it on. But this one helps with your natural skin oils, and it also helps with just keeping the skin more hydrated and moisturized. It smells really good. and you can technically use it as a moisturizer. So it's kind of similar to the Hydra Cool in that way, but it's not water-based as much as it is more oil-based. I love this one, especially for winter time. Some of my people watching probably have had like flakier skin from wearing makeup and things like that in the winter, where you put the foundation on and it's like flaky. This is kind of the answer to that. This goes on amazing right before you have to wear makeup. It gives you that seamless foundation look. So I love the Facial Nectar. So what else can we talk about? Moisturizers. Looks like I left a few off the table. So we have the balm. This is going to be kind of similar to your Shield Balm Recovery when we're dealing with maskne. This is also the finisher moisturizer that I use on you for the Autumn Spice facial that's new. I love that facial. Hands down my favorite facial in the building right now. I love it. It's amazing. It smells good and the results are gorgeous. People are walking on here glowing. So definitely look at our Autumn Spice facial, and it's only, I believe, $59. It's a promotional facial. So not something you could use in place of your tier 1 membership, but it is something you could use in addition to it. And I am in love with that facial. So this is the balm. It's a little heavier. This is going to be super amazing for people that want to age gracefully. It's heavier in consistency. A little goes a long way. I would probably make this my night cream unless you have maskne. Then I would probably put a little bit here, rub it in your hands after you've cleansed and toned and applied serums, and before your sunscreen you would do the balm at least where the mask sits to help protect your skin and give it that added protection. The other one that I love is going to be your Daily Greens moisturizer. This one is great for my clients that hate moisturizer, that are acne prone, that have too much oil in their skin. This is Evermatte technology, so it's really going to help to balance the oils in your skin. And it's also like a multivitamin for the skin. Remember I was talking about gardening as kind of like a way to think about your skincare. You're always trying to feed the soil when you're gardening, from what I understand, with nutrients to help your flowers grow. So to have beautiful glowing skin, you're always going to want to be adding lots of nutrients. And this one's so lightweight. If you don't want a serum as a moisturizer, but you're willing to try a moisturizer, for lack of a better word, that's a little bit creamier, this is not heavy on the skin. It's amazing. I sent it to my best friend in Texas, and it's really been helping her skin. So there is one more option here as far as Sorella is concerned for your exfoliant, and this one is meant for daily use. You can add the grapefruit polishing powder to any cleanser, not only Sorella cleansers, but other cleansers. It's fine. It gives you, helps with clearing the skin. It helps with getting dead skin cells off, and it's so gentle. It's actually meant to be used every day, once a day, not twice a day. And it can be added directly to the cleanser, or you can put it in water and make a little paste and get it all over the skin, and then rinse it off and finish with your serums, your moisturizers, and things like that. It's phenomenal for brightening the skin. And then our lip area. So I'm really big about taking care of my lips at home. We don't carry a lip scrub at the moment, but we may eventually get one from Is Clinical. I use it at home. It's called the lip polish. But if you think about it, you want to exfoliate your lips about once a week, whether you're using a professional brand, or you can just make a little bit of a honey and sugar scrub. It can be really a small amount. It can be from the Dollar Tree. It doesn't have to be fancy. And you just scrub your lips, a little bit of water, a little bit of the sugar and honey. The sugar gets that dead skin cell buildup off so that the products can penetrate better and the lipstick goes on smoother, and our lip glosses don't look so... Actually, I need to scrub my lips soon. But you know how we just get like crusty lips? Honey and sugar will take care of that. And you want to do about once a week. And then afterwards, you want to treat yourself to something on the lips that's going to be hydrating and occlusive. We don't have the tester of the avocado oil lip hydrator, but we do have the 3 avocado oil lip hydrators that have color and tint. So during the day, these are just gorgeous, especially if we're going to be on a Zoom call. And what I love about it is the same formulation as your avocado oil lip hydrator. It just has color, so it looks great on Zoom, and it also takes care of your lips, and you're doing something amazing for your skin. You can technically use them as a lip gloss whenever you want, but they're actually just meant to be used in the morning and at night as far as the non-tinted. Anyhow, I'm trying to think of anything else. Facial massage. So facial massage is something you can do at home too to take care of your skin. And I've been talking for 40 minutes. Holy moly. So facial massage is important. I'm just going to go ahead and end this and have it be my stress relieving tip. So it's kind of helping because it's killing two birds with one stone here. But you want to do facial massage on yourself. So if you have time at night, once or like ideally you do it every night. When I'm cleaning my skin, I'm treating it as though I'm doing a facial on myself. I'm massaging my skin, and you just want to, do circles. You want to go from the outside of the face, or I'm sorry, the inside of the face to the outside, because you want to move lymphatic fluid and create circulation in the skin. And it's also very stress relieving. There's also, if you don't feel like doing your own facial massage with your hands, these are going up in price through the company that makes them by about $30 come October. And so I'm going to pick one up before then. I've used them. They are amazing. It's the My Skin Buddy. It has so many features, and it will also take care of the facial massage for you a few nights a week. You don't want to use it more than like 3 nights a week, but it has ultrasonic vibration, LED light therapy in 3 colors. It has ion care for helping with a deeper cleanse and also putting serums back into the skin very nicely. And it has heat therapy too. So it's a really nice way to treat yourself if you like devices like I do. But otherwise, just get on YouTube, watch some facial massage stuff. It will be like a non-surgical facelift over time. You can use rollers if you want. You can use your hands. You can maybe get your partner to watch a video and do your facial massage for you. Mine was nice enough to do that the other day, and it was amazing. The idea is just to create lymphatic drainage, to get toxins out of the body and depuff the skin, and also to create circulation in the body and in the skin and in the blood. You want it moving, you want it flowing. It helps with wound healing, and it's also amazing stress relief. So I definitely encourage you to look up some facial massage videos on YouTube and treat yourself to some at-home massage. But home care is so important, and I just wanted to do a video on it because September is Skincare Awareness Month, and I think a lot of clients, I don't have that much time. I've got like 5 minutes in the beginning of the facial, 5 minutes after, and then maybe time throughout the facial to talk to you guys, depending on what you're comfortable with, because some clients, they just want to relax. But it's so important to do home care at home because I can't go home with you. And the reason why we tell you to use professional products is that you get way more benefit, to be honest with you, out of professional products because they have higher amounts of active ingredients. They're not made for the masses. They're in small batches. They're pH balanced, and they are made to make real changes to your skin, not just keep you at a baseline. And it's like therapy, honestly. Cleaning your skin in the morning at night is a way to tell your face and your body that you love it and that you love yourself. And so I definitely encourage you to do skincare in the morning and at night and to watch the changes. I have witnessed it for myself, not only throughout my years of being an esthetician, watching clients go from tons of makeup, hating their skin, to I'm not wearing makeup anymore and I love myself and I love my face, and it's just so awesome. So that's my goal with every client, is to get you to love yourself and to love your skin that you're in, and feel comfortable. So I encourage you guys to really take home care seriously, and bring a little extra money to your facial because you might be buying a cleanser. You never know, but it's an investment. It's never an expense because we have one face for the rest of our lives, and we should be taking care of it because our skin is always trying to take care of us. It helps to stop cancer from forming in its tracks. Every time you get a sunburn, your skin cells are committing suicide so that they don't mutate into cancer. So that's how much your body loves you. So just love it back. Do your home care routine. If you have questions, we are more than happy to answer them at Beau Visage. There's a team of us just waiting to help you out with your regimen. So you're not alone. Awesome. Well, this took a really long time. Sorry, guys. I'm just really passionate about this home care because I know that it really helps to make changes in the skin. I look forward to seeing you all next Wednesday. I think I'm talking about chemical peels, and I'm thinking I might do a chemical peel on my face in front of you guys to kind of show you what it really looks like, but we'll see. So take care. Thanks for hanging in there with me. See you next time.